And this week, we're going to be talking about the Reiki principle of just for today, be grateful. And it really is the core of all of the Reiki principles, because when you start with this one, the others become easier. It's very difficult to learn how to, just for today, let go of worry when you worry a lot. It's also it's very difficult to learn how to, just for today, let go of anger, because anger is a very high-powered emotion, and becoming aware of it is the first step, but trying to be able to let it go is not very easy for those of us who have difficulty with anger. And I think that's most of us, to be fair. I think everyone gets angry at times. But when you can put just for today, be grateful, into action and practice on a regular basis, all of the other Reiki principles become easier. So let's see what the Reiki manual has to say about just for today, be grateful. Be grateful for all your blessings. We have a lot to be grateful for. Gratitude is very important. It brings perspective into your life. Always consider what you do have, and don't focus upon the things you don't have. Being grateful brings joy and contentment. And that has been my experience. I'd imagine most people who do focus on being grateful, that is also their experience. It's easy for us to all fall into that negative trap of, oh, why isn't this happening? What's going on here? Why is this happening to me? I've been in that lately myself. Why is this happening to me? I've been trying to look at the bigger picture. Maybe I have something to learn from some things that have happened recently. This week, I've come down with COVID. And I haven't been wondering about that because I've been so grateful that my symptoms are not that bad. My partner's had a very difficult time with it, and he's getting better now, so I'm very grateful for that. And we're both on the other end of it, which is great. And I do think that being grateful has helped me through this process. I've probably had COVID about 6 months ago, and I was also grateful then, and I was in a beautiful place. I was actually on holiday when I got it. It was a great place to have gotten COVID because I could see some beautiful views while I was recovering. And this time I also saw lots of things to be grateful for. The fact that I felt good enough to be able to do my work when I needed to, and then the fact that I had 3 days off over the weekend to recuperate when I felt the worst. And today I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm back to quote-unquote work today. So there's lots to be grateful for in anyone's life. The fact that we're able to watch something like this on a device means we have a device that allows us to do that. The fact that we have connections. I've made lots of friends on Facebook and on LinkedIn over the COVID time period of being in lockdowns and stuff, and I'm still able to connect with people because of this. And I'm so grateful for that. I've met so many beautiful, beautiful people along my journey, and they have touched my life. They've made my life better, and that's a thank you to everyone out there that watches these, because usually people come back after a while and take another look, and then I get to know them. And you are all beautiful souls, and I love to get to know people at their heart level, really. And that's what Reiki does. It brings together people who are like-minded, who are thinking from their heart. But when we're thinking from our heart, we can also feel a lot from our heart, and life can feel a bit difficult. But when we choose to just be grateful, just for today, be grateful, we can make that a lot easier. And anytime you're concerned, you have a fear, what have you, you can't even find something to be grateful for, if you just put your hands in the prayer position and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have just called in that beautiful, grateful gratitude energy, and that will help you to see what you do have to be grateful for, even if your brain is not working very well at that moment. So just repeating those words, thank you, thank you, thank you, can do miracles. So let's go over and do our Reiki Healing Circle for today. So just close your eyes and relax. Let go of any tension and anxiety, and know you're surrounded by love, peace, and security. Bring your attention to your breath and take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in love and breathe out peace. Place your palms upwards with the intention to send healing to the center of our circle. Now bring your attention to your heart center and fill your heart with love and compassion, and set the intention that we're going to send Reiki, love and blessings, or healing thoughts to the center of our circle. Feel this energy building up and up until it completely fills our circle with golden light. Feel the energy continue to build until it fills the room and encloses and bathes us in golden healing light. Feel the energy flowing from us and visualize the golden light connecting and embracing us within this healing and loving space. Make your connection to your own divine source, and if appropriate, invite your guides and guardian angels into our circle. Ask for guidance, wisdom, and compassion so that we can help bring love and healing to the earth and to everyone and everything that lives upon the earth. So now send out healing, love and blessings with the knowledge that where thought goes, energy flows. Now we will place ourselves in the center of the circle to receive this golden healing energy. So I place Heather in the center of our circle. Now place yourself in the center of our circle. Now visualize each of us in the center of the circle receiving a healing from this golden glowing energy. Feel the energy flowing around us and through us. Feel it connecting us. Feel it healing and soothing us. And feel it filling every cell of our bodies with health and positive energy. Feel it calming our minds, filling our hearts with love, and opening our consciousness to the wisdom of the universe. And now we will place whoever or whatever we wish to receive a healing in the center of the circle. So I place Neil, Anne, Patty Lou, all my friends and family and our pets in the center of our circle. Now place whoever or whatever you wish to receive a healing in the center of our circle. Now feel free to call out at random anyone or anything else you would like to place in the circle. I place world peace, the Dalai Lama, and everyone who comes to this group in the center of our circle, past or future, or present. Now visualize all the people and situations we have placed in the circle, bathed in golden healing light and surrounded by our love. Now imagine taking hold of the hands of the person on either side of you in our circle, and also visualize taking hold of the hands of all people in Reiki groups throughout the world. Feel the energy flowing from hand to hand and heart to heart, and reaching out to the whole of the universe. And now bring your attention to Mother Earth, and see the earth surrounded in golden healing light, and send love, blessings, and gratitude for all she provides for us. Ask that the earth may be healed, cleansed, and at peace. And now, with a little squeeze of appreciation, release the hands on either side of you. Allow the visualization to gently fade away, but hold on to the feeling of oneness and love. And that's our healing circle for today. So let's go find out what our angel cards are for this week. They're very exciting. If you have chosen card number 1, it is awareness. And what an amazing card this is. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You are the awareness behind all of that. Your thoughts are fleeting. Your feelings are fleeting, even when they don't feel like they're fleeting. They are just puffs of energy that come and go. You are the wise, loving awareness behind your body and your mind. And that is your beautiful soul. Sometimes when you have little thoughts inside your head, where it's like, is that me talking or is that someone else talking? And they're giving you either wisdom or love. That is your higher self. And you can be in touch with your higher self all the time. For me, knowing what my mom would have said to me, because she was a beautiful soul in person as well as in soul, if that makes any sense, knowing how kind she was to people, that is what I try to hear in my head when I'm trying to get in touch with my higher self. And those beautiful words, the kind words that she would say, and remind me of my own compassion, my own love, my own kindness when I'm not feeling loved, kind, or compassionate. Those are the words of my higher self. And I've had to create that. I couldn't get in touch with it on its own, if that makes any sense. I had blocked my intuition. But once I developed this persona of my mother being the one telling me these things, it made it a lot easier for me. And I attribute that to learning awareness. And granted, the description of this card is very different than my wafflings today, but I did feel it was very important to share my beliefs about awareness as well. And so go ahead and read the long description in the post that I did with the cards so that you know what it might mean for you. A beautiful card for anyone that's chosen it today. And if you have chosen card number 2, it is kindness. And what a beautiful card this is to have chosen. Just for today, be kind to yourself and others. This card talks about and others quite a bit, but something that people who are drawn to Reiki tend to forget is being kind to themselves. So don't forget that. It is important to take care of yourself. It's important to be your own best friend. It's so important to take time out in nature and reconnect with the energy of this beautiful 3D world that we're here experiencing for some reason, even if we're not sure what that is at the moment. Kindness to yourself and others, because it spreads throughout this world. And when kindness spreads, it has this ripple effect and it just keeps going out and out and out. So when we're kind, it makes our immediate world kinder, and that makes the bigger world kinder. So let's start today by being a little bit kinder to ourselves and others. Beautiful card, but do read the long description, please, because what I say may not necessarily be what is there for you today. And for those of you who chose card number 3, it is mental repetition. And oddly enough, I always used to have a negative connotation towards this card of mental repetition. Thinking, oh yeah, it's when I go over and over and over in my head these things that aren't good for me. The replaying conversations I've had with people, replaying situations, thinking how could I have done it better. That's stress and anxiety, mind you. But this card actually isn't talking about that. This card is telling you to practice being kind to yourself. Practice having mental repetition that is positive. It's not so much looking on the bright side as it is being grateful, being kind to yourself. I know looking on the bright side kind of helps with that sometimes, but it can also mean that you're putting your head in the sand and not looking at the real facts around you, which is very important too. One of the Reiki principles is just for today, live your life honestly. It means don't put on rose-colored glasses. Look at your life, not those around you, your life, and see what you are doing maybe to cause some of your own troubles. But don't focus on that. Focus on being grateful for the lessons learned, being kind to yourself so that you have the strength and the love for yourself to be able to create better, more positive habits that will make you live a wonderful, magical life. When we can let go of the negative mental repetition and replace it with positive mental repetition, your life will transform. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'm living proof of that. So, beautiful cards for anyone today that have chosen these. And thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Monday that's rainy, but you know what? I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm very grateful for any kind of weather right now. Have a lovely week, everyone. I'll see you next week.